Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World, United Kingdom Coin World joint video. And here we have it, the 1982 halfpenny coin from the United Kingdom. And it is a tiny coin. And by tiny, what do I mean? Well, remember that 1982 was also the first year that they came out with the 20p coin. And here's the 20p coin compared to the, of course they still have 20p coins. Here's to the halfpenny coin, and they don't have halfpenny coins anymore. These were demonetized in 1984, on December 31st, 1984. So this little tiny thing had been around for a long time, but not in this shape and not in this size. The halfpenny coin has been around in Great Britain or the United Kingdom for a long, long time, and this is an old 1864 one. You see it says halfpenny. It's Britannia facing to the right, a ship in front of her, a lighthouse behind her, a shield here, and look, no lion at her feet. And if we flip this over, we see that it is, of course, Queen Victoria. I believe the great-great-grandmother of Queen Elizabeth, Victoria Dea Gratia, Queen of all Britons and defender of the faith. And so this 1864, this is the size it was until 1970, about this big. In 1971, they came out with this one, which is the new penny coin, 1/2 new penny. And the reason they came out with the 1/2 new penny is when they went to decimalization and made 100 pennies to the pound, they wanted to keep the sixpence coin around. And the sixpence coin under decimalization was worth 2.5 pennies. So to even it out, they kept the half new penny around, and that made it worth 3. So this plus a old sixpence coin was equal to 3 pence under the new system. And for some reason, people just loved the old sixpence coin, and they kept that around for years after decimalization. So they came out in 71 with the with decimalization with the half new penny coin, and of course the front of that coin was the Arnold Machen's second portrait, which is right here. The Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. She's facing to the right. You can see these two prongs in the tiara, and this coin stayed around until 1981. And then this, in 1982, this coin came out. Again, the same Arnold Machen's second portrait, DG Reg, FD 1982. So, by the grace of God, defender of the Queen and defender of the faith, 1982, Elizabeth II. And let's magnify that. You see that it has a beaded outer rim, but the beads do not touch the rim. You see that it has a smooth edge, and when we get to the back, you see that there's a crown on the back, and this crown on the back is a Christopher Ironside crown over the 1/2, and that is the crown of Saint Edward, or the central crown of Saint Edward. It says half here and penny here. So did you notice how they changed it up a little bit when they went from the half new penny? So they had the half down here, and then they said new penny, and then when they came out with the halfpenny, took off the new, they just replaced it with a half and changed the typeset a little bit and left the half at the bottom. So yeah, so this is the Christopher Ironside's version of the halfpenny. And this coin, both of these coins were good until 1984, December 31st, 1984. Now, one of the reasons you don't see many of these tiny ones around is that when they went to, when they demonetized them, and by demonetize, what that means is you can't use them to buy things anymore. When they demonetized these, they asked the banks to send them all back to the Royal Mint, and they melted them down. So you don't see as many of these tiny half new pennies or half pennies as you might, just because they all got melted down in 1985 if the banks sent them back. So some people kept them. They're not worth a real lot. They're probably worth 10 to 12 cents. In Britain, but they're a little bit worth a little bit more here in the United States. Of course, some of it is just it's just a fun coin to have, and some of it is just that you want to have as many. Sorry, just have to have a little drink of tea here. There we go. So some of it is just that you want to have the whole collection. So if you want to get these, you have to pay something for them to kind of get them. In a proof version, this coin here is worth $2 to $3. So sometimes you see those proof sets. People will pay in a proof or brilliant uncirculated version. They'll pay a couple bucks for this, but in the circulated version, they'll pay probably a quarter or maybe up to 50 cents in the United States. So not worth a lot. All right, what is it made of? Well, it's made of the same thing that the old pennies were made of, and that is, it's a bronze coin. It's 1.78 grams, so it is really tiny, and it's 17.14 millimeters in diameter. And when they took this out of circulation, it wasn't really missed because they also took the 6-pence coin out of circulation at the same time, so you didn't need to add on the half-penny to make it work. All right, that's all we have today from DC Coin World and the United Kingdom Coin World coin channels. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channels and leave any comments you have in the comments section.